Music transcends borders. It is a universal language that speaks to our souls. From the rhythmic beats of Africa to the soaring melodies of Europe, music unites us. It allows us to express ourselves, tell our stories, and build communities. Music is deeply personal. It reflects our individual experiences and emotions. A song can evoke joy, sorrow, anger, or love. It can transport us back to a specific time and place. It can also connect us to something larger than ourselves. Music brings people together. Think of a community gathering or a religious ceremony. Music is often at the heart of these events. It creates a shared experience that strengthens bonds and fosters a sense of belonging. We use music to celebrate our cultures. It's a powerful tool for preserving traditions and passing them down through generations. Music is more than just entertainment. It is a fundamental part of what makes us human. Globalization has had a profound impact on culture. The world is increasingly interconnected. This has led to greater cultural exchange, but also to the homogenization of cultures. Music plays a complex role in this process. On one hand, globalization has made it easier for people to access music from all over the world. This has exposed people to new cultures and broadened their horizons. It has also created opportunities for musicians to collaborate and fuse different musical styles. On the other hand, globalization has also led to the dominance of Western pop music. This can drown out local musical traditions. It can also lead to the appropriation and misrepresentation of other cultures' music. The impact of globalization on music is not always clear-cut. It's a complex issue with both positive and negative consequences. We must be mindful of the potential impact of globalization on musical diversity. In many cultures, music serves as a repository of history, values, and beliefs. It's passed down through generations, preserving cultural heritage in its melodies and lyrics. Traditional music often tells stories of ancestors, myths, and legends. Think about the significance of Native American drumming and chanting. These musical traditions are deeply spiritual. They connect current generations to their ancestors and the natural world. They're not just entertainment, they are rituals and ceremonies. In Japan, the shakuhachi flute evokes a sense of tranquility and connection to nature. Its music is often used in meditation and traditional theater. The intricate techniques and subtle nuances of shakuhachi playing have been passed down through centuries. These examples show how music acts as a living archive. It keeps cultural memory alive. It allows future generations to understand their roots. It's vital to support and preserve these traditions in a rapidly changing world. Pop music, with its catchy melodies and widespread appeal, has become a global phenomenon. It transcends geographical boundaries, connecting people through shared rhythms and emotions. The rise of global pop stars has created a new kind of cultural exchange. Think about the influence of Latin American music on global pop. Salsa, reggaeton, and Latin pop have become mainstream genres. This fusion of musical styles enriches the global soundscape and exposes audiences to new rhythms and dance forms. K-pop, originating from South Korea, has taken the world by storm. Its sophisticated choreography, catchy tunes, and high production value have garnered a massive global fan base. K-pop's popularity highlights the power of music to bridge cultural divides. While global pop can homogenize musical styles, it also facilitates cultural exchange and appreciation. It introduces listeners to new sounds and broadens their musical horizons. This exchange can foster cross-cultural understanding and appreciation. Section 5. Fela Kuti. Afrobeat as a weapon of resistance. Music has the power to inspire social change. Throughout history, musicians have used their voices to challenge injustice and give voice to the oppressed. Fela Kuti, a Nigerian musician and activist, is a powerful example. Kuti's music, known as Afrobeat, was a fusion of jazz, funk, and traditional Yoruba music. His lyrics were highly political. He criticized corruption, poverty, and the legacy of colonialism in Africa. Kuti's music became a soundtrack for resistance movements across the continent. His songs spoke truth to power. They empowered listeners and gave them a sense of hope. Kuti's music was more than just entertainment. It was a call to action. Fela Kuti's legacy extends far beyond music. He's remembered as a revolutionary figure who used his art to fight for social justice. His story demonstrates how music can be a powerful tool for political activism. Section 6, from reggae to Rai music as social commentary. Music often reflects the social and political realities of its time. It can give voice to marginalized communities and raise awareness about important issues. Reggae music, originating in Jamaica, is a prime example. Reggae emerged from the struggles of the Jamaican people. It addressed themes of poverty, oppression, and the search for identity. Bob Marley, a global icon of reggae music, used his platform to advocate for peace, unity, and social justice. Similarly, Rai music from Algeria served as an outlet for the marginalized youth. It tackled themes of love, loss, and the challenges of living in a rapidly changing society. Rai musicians often faced censorship and persecution for their outspoken lyrics. These examples demonstrate how music can be a form of social commentary. It reflects the lived experiences of people and gives them a voice. Music can be a catalyst for social change and a source of empowerment for the marginalized. Section 7. The unifying power of music. Despite cultural differences, music has an extraordinary ability to bring people together. It transcends language barriers, creating a shared experience that fosters connection and understanding. Picture a music festival. People from all walks of life come together to celebrate their love for music. They dance, sing, and connect. The music itself becomes a common language. It doesn't matter where they come from or what language they speak. Music has the power to break down prejudices and stereotypes. It allows us to see beyond our differences and appreciate our shared humanity. When we listen to music from other cultures, we open ourselves up to new perspectives and ways of seeing the world. This shared experience of music can foster empathy and understanding. It can create a sense of community that extends beyond cultural boundaries. This unifying power of music is more important than ever in a world often divided by conflict and misunderstanding. Section 8. Personal reflections, music and my cultural journey. My own relationship with music has been deeply shaped by my cultural background. Growing up in Ghana, I was surrounded by the rich rhythms and melodies of traditional African music. It was an integral part of our daily lives, from celebrations to religious ceremonies. As I traveled and experienced different cultures, my musical horizons expanded. I discovered the beauty of classical music, the energy of jazz, and the soulful sounds of blues. Each genre offered a unique window into a different culture, enriching my understanding of the world. Music became a bridge that connected me to people from all walks of life. I found myself drawn to music that told stories of resilience, hope, and the human spirit, regardless of language or origin. Music reminded me of our shared humanity and the power of art to transcend borders. Music has been a constant companion on my cultural journey, broadening my perspectives and deepening my appreciation for the diversity of human expression. It has taught me the importance of listening, understanding, and finding common ground through the universal language of music. Section 9. The future of music in a globalized world. As globalization continues to reshape our world, the future of music remains a fascinating and complex topic. Will technology lead to further homogenization of musical styles, or will it create new possibilities for cultural exchange and hybridity? The rise of streaming platforms has made it easier than ever to access music from all over the world. This has the potential to expose listeners to a wider range of genres and artists, fostering cross-cultural appreciation. However, it also raises concerns about fair compensation for artists and the potential dominance of major streaming services. The increasing use of artificial intelligence in music creation presents both opportunities and challenges. While AI can be a tool for innovation and experimentation, it also raises ethical questions about authorship, authenticity, and the role of human creativity in music. The future of music in a globalized world will be shaped by a complex interplay of technological advancements, cultural shifts, and artistic expression. It is up to us to ensure that music continues to be a force for unity, understanding, and cultural enrichment. Section 10. Conclusion. An ongoing symphony of identity. Music is intricately intertwined with our cultural identities. It reflects who we are, where we come from, and what we believe in. It has the power to preserve traditions, inspire social change, and connect us across cultures. In a globalized world, music plays a dual role. It can both homogenize and diversify cultural expressions. It is essential to approach this dynamic with mindfulness, appreciating the richness of diverse musical traditions while embracing the creative possibilities of cultural exchange. As you listen to music, I encourage you to reflect on its cultural significance. What stories does it tell? What emotions does it evoke? How does it connect you to your own cultural heritage or introduce you to new ones? The relationship between music and cultural identity is an ongoing symphony, constantly evolving and enriching our lives. Let us continue to explore, appreciate, and celebrate the power of music to shape and define who we are.